We are Poiema Visual Arts. Poiema Visual Arts is a Pennsylvania-based ministry infrastructure facilitating discipleship, education, and community for Christian visual artists. Poiema is a somewhat interesting word, and many of you may be wondering where we got it. It actually comes from Ephesians 2:10. The verse says, "For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." The idea here is that our worth doesn't come from what we do, but rather because of whose we are. We are God's workmanship. And because we are His workmanship, we have been empowered to do certain good works. We want to walk beside artists as they learn what these works are and as they prepare to do them. We have three main focuses as Poiema Visual Arts. You heard them in our mission statement. They are discipleship, education, and community. As we help artists grow in these different areas, we're often asked, well, what type of artwork do you support? We've grouped them together in three categories, which flow out of our original three. The first is edification. As a community, we create artwork that builds one another up, that celebrates beauty. In Philippians, we are told if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, that we should think about these things. We also celebrate artwork that helps us grow in sanctification. As we grow to be more like Christ through discipleship, we realize that not all of our artwork is always pretty. Sometimes we need to get the bad stuff out so that we can continue to grow. We support artists in that process. We also look for artwork that celebrates redemption. We realize that not every person that has created a piece of artwork is a child of God, at least not yet. But we hope that in each piece of artwork, we see a reflection of who God is, because each individual is created in the image and likeness of God. We are a Christian organization. As a Christian organization, we have four main goals. The first goal that we have is to be a blessing through church connections. We want to reach into individual bodies of faith, different individual churches, and help them to grow as they're looking how to minister to their artist. We want to be advocates for the artists that are in their midst, helping churches to understand how they communicate, how they learn, and how best to use their gifts. Our second goal is to create a biannual conference. Every 2 years, we will offer a biannual conference, which allows artists from across the state of Pennsylvania to come together. During that time, we'll offer a keynote speaker dealing with an issue of art and faith. We will offer breakout sessions dealing with different mediums and art styles, as well as practical things such as art business or of interest areas like art therapy. We will offer a kids track, helping young artists to realize that God has given them their gifts for a reason. Our third goal is to create a space. This space will serve as a headquarters for Poiema Visual Arts as we reach out across the state, helping artists and churches to thrive. This space will allow for a gallery, as well as individual studios for working artists. There will be a maker space where we offer classes, a coffee shop to encourage community, and a brick and mortar bookstore/art supply store to help artists in their journey. Our final goal, we call a school, but really what we mean is educational partnerships. We want to come next to Bible colleges by offering internships. We want to go onto the campuses of art schools and offer discipleship training with students that are there, sitting down with them and saying, we're artists too. These are things that we've learned as we've gone along. These are places where we've struggled. Where are you in your journey? We want to be relational. In these ways, we want artists to realize that they are God's workmanship, created for good works, and they are children of a God who loves them.